the ICC Cricket World Cup 2003. Now it's a full-A game from Singapore Park to June. It's a huge game. It's India versus Pakistan. It is going to be an absolute beauty. India have just made the one change, perhaps a little bit surprising, that Harbhajan Singh has been left out, and Anil Kumble is back in the lineup for Pakistan. There's two changes. Saqlain Mushtaq, the off-spinner, is out, and Afridi's in celebrating his 23rd birthday. And Alahi, 3 wickets. 6 to 25 for a best of 4 for 42. So we're just about A for away here. All set to get going. Let me hand over to the commentators who are going to kickstart this wonderful game. Sanjay Manjrekar, but first of all will be Ramiz Raja.
Thank you, Mike Haseman. What a wonderful atmosphere here. Plenty of flags, plenty of colour. This game billed as the mother of all games. And so we can expect a lot of action. India v Pakistan, playing after a gap of almost 2 years. Almost 3 years. As we see Zaheer Khan quite focused out there. He'll bowl the first delivery of this game. Plays the call from the umpire. No ball, Pakistan off the mark. As I say, good day to Sanjay Manjrekar.
Good day to you, Ramiz, as well. Pakistan winning the toss and deciding to bat first on a pitch that everybody believes is going to last the day and will continue to be good for batting, even when you're batting second. It's not a day-night fixture, so the toss not really that crucial. Playing well is always a buzz around the ground when these two teams meet, and it's the rarity of the occasion these days. You don't get India-Pakistan playing that often, so that adds to this very special moment in the World Cup.
Noise out there. It must be doubly hard for the umpires to hear that. Two of the very best on display here. Umpire David Shepherd, a veteran of 122 ODIs. And his partner will be Rudy Curtin from South Africa, 97th ODI. Started off with two men in that catching position, and two very square for Saeed Anwar on the offside. Movement, a good bounce, and a caller wide. India off to an emotional start, Sanjay, then looking to bend their back. There's a lot of noise out there. They're all rallying after the bowlers here.
It's just the preparation coming into this match. Always a big build-up before an India-Pakistan match. Although India is a lot more secure than Pakistan as far as the qualifying for Super Sixes is concerned, but still immense pressure on both teams to play their best in this game.
Playing it late, Saeed Anwar. That is the reason why you got that fielder very square on the offside. That is his favorite area. A terrific player, Saeed Anwar, for Pakistan, but today he's got a fire.
And really, that's been the problem for Pakistan in this tournament. Class players who haven't fired. Saeed Anwar is one. Zamam ul Haq is another one who desperately needs some runs. Those are the two fielders Ramiz Raja was talking about. And it's something that Saeed Anwar almost expects every innings in one-day cricket or in test matches. They know he's a strong player in that area.
Across, so he'll pick up a run. I don't know whether it will be given as a run or leg by signal.
Well, Ramiz, interesting selections made by both India and Pakistan. Almost like as if suggests that Centurion Park doesn't like off-spinners in international matches. India have dropped Harbhajan Singh. To me, is quite mystifying. And Pakistan have left out Saqlain Mushtaq. India have two important batsmen, left-handers, Saurav Ganguly and Yuvraj Singh. I thought Saqlain Mushtaq would have easily made the Pakistan team. Taufiq Umar, the left-hander, now on strike.
Lovely delivery. And that channel of that off stump. Zaheer Khan has been in very good form in this competition. As we see the replay, just a little bit of a away movement from the bat and walking shot from the left-hander. Yes, it's just a little strange, Sanjay. I think Pakistan have had high hopes in Saqlain Mushtaq right throughout this championship. But today, I think they want to strengthen their batting a little. That is the reason why I feel that Shahid has made it to the Pakistan 11. Harbhajan, well, that is, as you said, a little mystifying because Anil Kumble hasn't had a great deal to do in this World Cup. Once again, a no ball.
Might be just the occasion which is getting Zahir Khan to perhaps try a bit too much. Could be anxiety, could be just excitement of the event. But quite a few extras to start with the first over. One no ball, a wide, a leg by, and then again a no ball, the last one. Yes, Harbhajan Singh would be terribly disappointed in not playing this big game. Perhaps maybe dropping a batsman and keeping Harbhajan Singh and two spinners in the team may have been a better idea. But as you said, insecurity of batting again wide. Not a good start for Zahir Khan. Insecurity with their batting is, I think, evident in both teams.
Well, this has been an extended effort from Zahir Khan. No balls and wide. It can at times be difficult to control this new ball. We've seen it to really wobble around a great deal in this competition. That's much better.
Well, I think it is just maybe trying a bit too hard, Zahir Khan, as I said earlier, the occasion, because there's no real evidence of strong breeze across the ground or a swirling wind in the ground, as was the case maybe against India when England played in Durban when they bowled first. Light breeze, and that's on top of the roof. Just judging from the clothing, whether it's fluttering out there at ground level, doesn't seem like there's strong wind. First over is out of the way. Pakistan fight for no wicket.
2 runs picked up by Tawfiq and given his byes. So first over ball, 7 without a loss, Pakistan.
So you'll see a lot of orange, green and white today. And also a lot of plain greens.
And green and white as well. Nicely driven. Saeed Anwar has played that beautifully. It's a fast outfield. He looked for the third one and makes it. End of the second over, 16 without a wicket, Pakistan. Nice drive. That's a solid blow. And that'll be first 4 for Pakistan, courtesy Tawfiq Umar.
Well, he's not bowling well, Zahir Khan. He's had his problems with wides and no balls. Just have a look at this ball. The width and the length was right up there for the batsman to drive. And Mohammad Kaif was that extra cover. He's there to save the singles, not the forceful shot, as Tawfiq Umar played on that occasion.
Crashing shot. That was hit with massive power. Good timing. So Ashish Nehra starting a little wide outside the off stump and paid the price.
Not playing by the reputation, young Tawfiq Umar saw the width and played the shot that seems very natural to him. Seems like he's pretty strong in that area, Tawfiq Umar. Sat up nicely as well for the cut.
Amazing shot. That's gone away. What a shot from Saeed Anwar. He really played that one extremely late and Ashish Nehra is bamboozled. He is absolutely perplexed. What has happened out there? Decent delivery has gone away for a 4.
It can be quite embarrassing, isn't it, for a fast bowler to be late cut? You mentioned late cut. Yes, and it's gone quickly again. Anil Kumble, third man, wasn't too square. Short flying nice and straight. That's a good shot. Didn't try to hit too hard. Bad on ball. Good timing. The outfield is just a little bit on the slow side. It's going to make it though. Important boundary, that one.
He's a very good talent, Taufeeq Umar, and I was surprised not to see him playing for the Pakistani team to start with in this World Cup. That's where he's so strong. Look at the footwork. Got himself into a nice position. Balance was there. Waited for the ball. Hitting the ball on the bounce. Beautiful. High elbow. This is Taufeeq Umar's strength. Likes to hit the ball down to the track.
Look how he shuffles back a couple of times. Then he gets well forward, just in front of the crease. But his balance was right.
Beautifully played once again. Hitting the ball in the up and getting the ball in the right area. Beautiful start from these openers.
2 boundaries in the over, 5 balls in the over now, and Nero just getting a little bit of treatment here. Obviously the 2 openers out there, their partnership is now 51, so that's a good performance, a really good start. What a good shot that is. Once again, not an out and out half volley, just a little bit of movement off the deck, but he compensated and played it square. Well played, very good shot.
Balance was the key. Standing tall, using a bit of width and the pace.
First one down, and the Indian supporters and the players obviously are ecstatic.
Well, for the first time, these Indians, they are back into this game. Zaheer Khan, how well he has responded. He's been brought back into the attack. It was all a matter of pitching the ball in the right areas. And on that occasion, Taufeeq Umar was hoping that the ball is going to swing away, but it came back, surprised Taufeeq Umar, and the Indian bowler Zaheer Khan has broken through. Taufeeq Umar, after contributing 22 runs on the way back, 58 for 1 Pakistan.
The 23-year-old Abdur Razak is entrusted with the all-important number 3 position for Pakistan today, averaging just over 27. Strike rate is healthy at 70. He's experienced. He's a quality all-rounder, this man. 124 games he's playing today. Short ball, he's gone for it, he's hit it beautifully. That is a very, very good shot. Just the one bouncing over the rope. Gee, he picked it up quickly.
Like you said, Hazy, that was a brilliant stroke. You know why it was a brilliant stroke? He was committed on the front foot, saw the shot was delivery, wasn't bothered to rock back on the back foot. Just stayed tall and hit the ball in the air, and that's a quality stroke. That's Saeed Anwar's second boundary. He's been very patient.
More than that, I think. Shot, great shot, very, very well played by Saeed Anwar. Slightly overpitched that time, and he got the treatment.
Saeed Anwar has been very patient in the last few overs, but here was the opportunity for Saeed Anwar. This is the length Saeed Anwar enjoys. Hitting the ball on the up. Greatly executed stroke that was. Balance was superb. Release of the bat was excellent. Timing and the placement. Good stroke. Square of the wicket. Excellent shot from Abdur Razak.
Well, that's the best shot he's played, and the reason why he's successful with it is he's waited on it. Until now, he was looking to hit the ball hard, looking to take the cover of the ball, not on this occasion. He's played it late and timed it superbly.
Good shot. That'll run away for 4. Excellent stroke. And irritating for the bowler because it was the last ball of the over. 80 for 1.
That's a brilliant catch. Out of the blue,
Rahul Dravid has taken a stunner. Ashish Nehra picks up the second wicket, trying to run it down the third man, only to find the glove of Rahul Dravid.
That was a brilliant catch. Abdul Razak, having played for a long time, was looking to improvise. He was looking to play the ball fine towards the third man, but Rahul Dravid glove came into the way. Huge breakthrough for the Indians. They are jubilant. Pakistan 90 for 2.
So the photograph that you see was taken much earlier. Inzamam ul Haq is 6 kgs lighter. World-class batsman. The highest run getter for Pakistan in one-day cricket. And Abdul Razak, who was batting at number 3, was dismissed in this fashion.
He was looking to play the ball to his third man. Played it very fine. And Rahul Dravid doing a great job for the Indians behind the stumps.
Gone over the top. First ball that is faced. One bounce and then trickles onto the boundary rope. You said about his walk, Amir, the way he walked in today, just looks different in Inzamam.
I tell you, the moment he walked out, there was a lot of confidence behind Inzamam. Look at that. He came down to the track with all the certainty in the world. And he's taken on Anil Kumble from the word go. Great start.
They are coming into this innings, almost an embarrassing record, just 10 runs. Or there could be a run out here. Good throw and he's gone. The finger goes up. And yet again, we see Inzamam ul Haq being run out. He would be devastated. The Indians are ecstatic. So are the supporters. And the third wicket down for Pakistan.
Disaster is the word. Said Anwar playing the ball. He was on the move. And Inzamam ul Haq calling for a run. That was his call. And Said Anwar not responding. Huge wicket for the Indians. They are back. Pakistan, they are struggling. 98 for 3.
He's a good player, Yusuf Yohana. 126 matches, a healthy strike rate. And perhaps may be used to coming into this situation.
What are you going to feel for Inzamam ul Haq? This is the last thing he wanted. A run out. He's been struggling to find the form. He was looking dangerous. He was looking positive. And then Said Anwar not responding to his call. Sehwag returning the ball to Anil Kumble. And then Anil Kumble doing the rest.
That should be 4. Hit well enough. And that will bring up Said Anwar's 50. He's been quite superb this morning.
And 100 for Pakistan as well.
Goes for the sweep now. That's a dangerous shot. But may have got his foot right across outside the off stump. 2 runs taken. Leg by signal by Russell Tippett.
Well, I think the idea was right, Sanjay. If you were able to pick the line of the delivery early, and if the ball is pitched outside the off stump, there is no danger of getting leg before wicket. That ball was clearly outside the off stump. That's a good delivery. That ball hurried on.
And did he edge it? Seems like it from Anil Kumble's reaction and also from Said Anwar's reaction there. Trying to late cut. Not quite sure.
I think Said Anwar was livid because he missed on an opportunity to place the ball fine for some runs.
This is the progressive run rate of Pakistan.
These Indian bowlers, they have done well to back the run rate. And in the last over, when Said Anwar was looking to play a late cut against Anil Kumble, was there a lake? Yes. Sneakometer suggesting there was. That's a stroke of luck for the Pakistani team.
The narrowest of gaps on the offside. Said Anwar continues his golden run. He's moved on to 62. And and looking very good indeed.
Excellent stroke, sublime timing on that occasion from Saeed Anwar. Saurabh Ganguly is not bowling that fast, but how well he has used the pace of the ball. Wasn't looking to hit the ball very hard, but look at the timing. Full stride, weight going behind the stroke.
Just to take as fine as that. Mani Kumble will have his work cut out. He's done well there. Johanna calls for the second. Who goes at the bowler's end?
Great cricket all around. Clever stroke from Saeed Anwar. Just waiting onto the ball to come close. Deft touch. Facing it very fine. Away from the gloves of the wicketkeeper. Most important thing for the Indian perspective, they managed to pick up 2 wickets. Very important wickets. Abdul Razak was looking good. He was looking to break free. Got himself out, and then Inzamam ul Haq, unfortunately, got run out. Great running from Yusuf Johanna once again. The moment he played the ball, he was pushing for 2, and in the end managing those very easily.
This is excellent running because he's taking no chances at all. Johanna takes the first run quickly, and then even though he knows he's going to make it comfortably, grounds his bat well in advance.
Big shot from the bowler, Zahir Khan, just going down leg side. A fraction umpire Dave Shepherd is very experienced, we know that, and he's not the slightest bit interested.
He's looking to work it away on the onside. And really, it's the correct decision from umpire Shepherd. The ball had to come back, had to straighten. To hit middle stump, that was always going down the leg stump.
This is the start of Zahir Khan's third spell. Squeezed it away, there is a sweeper. That is the shorter of the 2 boundaries in that region, and just a slight fumble. They come back with 2. That's really good running. That is great running. Saeed Anwar just spotted the fumble and zipped back.
Dinesh Wongi has the fielder in the deep. That's why it's so important to run the first run hard, because if you do that, and then there is even a slight misfield, like it's happened here, there's a chance of you getting the second run. So the pressure on the fielders in the outfield at the moment.
It's a bit looser that time, but the dive, a little bit of a half stop. They might try and scramble. No, they don't. It's just nearer is down there, so just the single. But Vrinder Sehwag certainly trying to rush through these overs. 50 partnership up now with that single.
Yes, and a very good partnership because it's come in good time. 50 of just 59 balls.
So played nice and fine. Third man has got some work to do. He's not going to get there. That is very well played. Anil Kumble it was. He couldn't get across, but a fine shot to finish the over, get things back on track for Pakistan.
This is soon enough. Beautiful shot.
Flipped off his pads, and just as Ramiz and I were talking about the importance of Yusuf Johanna staying out there, he's chipped one straight down deep square leg throat. It was a ball to be hit. It was a full leg stump half volley. He clipped it nicely. You heard me say beautiful shot, but the only problem was that it was in the air. Good catch coming in from the boundary. And India celebrate and get into a huddle once more. Johanna gone 25 from 42 balls. And Pakistan lose their 4th wicket at 171. Yunus Khan playing his 74th match. 1,800 runs at a reasonable average of 30. And a fair strike rate too of around 70. But here's the dismissal.
Well, Yusuf Johanna is good in that area, but a needless push in the air. He could have easily played it along the ground like he was doing throughout that innings. So wicket thrown. I'd be very, very displeased at this effort. Yusuf Johanna had done all the hard work, got out when he was striking the ball very neatly, and importantly, he was working the ball in the gaps. Absolutely crushed Yusuf.
run 3, and Yunus Khan did most of that. Pushing Saeed Anwar now. It's important, surely, Ramiz, that two players, especially the new batsman, keeps talking to Saeed and saying, come on, just almost not every ball, but certainly every over.
Just 14 fours hit in this innings of Pakistan. 56 runs taken in fours. This goes on to show that they've been very keen in looking for those ones and twos. No 6 hit. But it's been kind of a trouble-free progress for them. 20 extras, that has really helped them, especially in the first 10 overs or so. The pressure was released by the Indian fast bowlers when they sprayed the ball a little. They're trying to do extra bit out there.
No ball. Has that got off his helmet? We saw Salwan hit badly. He's given a bye. Obviously it'll be 2 because of the no ball and the bye, but that's hit him on the head, I'm sure.
Well, there's plenty of protection otherwise for Saeed Anwar there as well without the helmet. But just goes on to show that he's very tight. Missed it completely.
They're saying that he's approaching his 20th century in one-day internationals, another milestone that he's approaching. It's 2,000 runs against India. No one's got close to that. There it is. His 20th one-day international century, and I guess if you're going to get 100, get 100 against India in an atmosphere such as this. What an outstanding innings.
Well, there was a huge roar when he got to that 3-figure mark. The Pakistani crowd is delighted. So is the Pakistani camp. You see Wasim Akram pumping himself, getting strength from this innings. Lovely Yorker from Ashish Nehra. Indians were looking for a breakthrough, and they've got it in the 40th over. The Indian flags are out, and moment to enjoy. But Saeed Anwar, well, he's done his job. Very quick, on target, a little lazy in anticipating that leg, played all round it. But a wonderful innings. Will be absolutely delighted, and so would be the teammates. 101 or 126 balls, Pakistan lose the 5th wicket for 195.
Shahid Afridi, 23 years old today, approaching 4,000 runs at an average of 23.
Well, the idea was right. Well, this is Saeed Anwar being dismissed by a wonderful Yorker from Ashish Nehra. Change his length, surprise the batsman. A tired shot from the left-hander. Saw his stump being disturbed on his way back to the pavilion.
Well, he's had a bit of luck, but he's got 4 for it. And I guess that's all that matters. 200 comes up.
A streaky shot, but the crowds will take it. They are out there to support every shot from the Pakistanis, that is the Pakistani supporters. Very solid head, and Ashish Nehra will be disappointed. A couple of wides and then this boundary.
Way, here we go. Takes him on straight away. He will not let him bowl to it.
Just a little surprising to see Dinesh Punja coming at the deaf end. Indians obviously short on options in the zone for Shahid Afridi, though they did middle it to his liking, but still had enough to go to the boundary away from the man in the deep. Made room to get that arm swinging.
This is quite a brave decision by Sheriff Ganguly, I think. Here we go, but it's gone up too high. It hasn't got the distance on it. There's two under it. Safely caught. Brave but clever. And, more importantly, successful.
Well, just as we were querying why Saurav Ganguly has got Ganesh Mongia bowling, well, we know the answer now. He's picked up a wicket in that of Shahid Afridi. Once again, falling to an ordinary shot. That's gone high in the air and beautifully taken by Anil Kumble. Now there was just about a collision there. Kumble must have shouted. He kept his nerves, kept the eye on the ball, and Shahid Afridi is walking back after getting 9. Pakistan lose their 6th for 208.
Rashid Latif playing his 148th game, 1,500 runs at an average of nearly 20. Also a decent strike rate, very capable of working the ball around.
That's well played. Deft touch. Will give Yunus Khan the boundary. It's always on the cards when Kumble is bowling. If he gives you width, you can use his pace. This is well executed. He's waited on it. At the very last minute, comes down on it. That's a good hit. A lovely hit inside out. One bounce over the rope. And a nice way to end the over for Rashid Latif. 235 for 6. He's got some bat on it. And once again, a boundary to end the over. 246 for 6. 3 overs remaining. And once again, a good partnership for Pakistan. There's 38 of 34 between Latif and Yunus Khan. And a nice way to end the last over with a boundary. So Mongia now gives way to Ashish Nehra. 18 balls remaining. Latif on strike. It was well struck straight to the man at deep point. Some clever cricket to end the last over from Yunus.
That was the shot Rashid Latif tried, but he only managed to pick up a single. But Yunus Khan executing that stroke to the perfection, picking up 4 runs.
He's done the job for his side at the moment. Nehra conceding 50. Yunus has got 30 of 33. Yunus Khan was preferred over Salim Elahi in this particular game, and he has responded well for his captain. He scored 31 runs out of just 34 deliveries, and Rashid Latif going 100%. Sensible cricket. Picking up 2 runs. Amir, in all probability, it looks as if Pakistan will reach a score of around 265, 270. Good score.
It's going to be a fighting total. With that total, the Pakistani bowlers, they really have to pick wickets with the new ball. 250 runs on the board for the Pakistani team. 15 deliveries they are left in the innings of Pakistani team.
Should get 270 from here. And that is a very competitive score.
Rashid Latif has ironed up the gap towards extra cover. He's gone after the bowler in that particular region. 4 runs. That's a very good stroke from Rashid Latif, backing away towards the leg stump and picking up a boundary. He's a very handy player to have in your lineup.
Yes, he can improvise. Once again, just using the pace, playing it late, slicing it away from that man at a deep point. He was squarer. And Latif quick to spot it. Just what Pakistan need. Partnership of this sort. 46 from just 38 balls.
Looks like he's going to play a stroke on the leg side. That ball, he was shaping for that. The ball wasn't delivered.
Yes, it's a cat and mouse game at the moment, isn't it? It's a lot of guesswork. I mentioned earlier, the batsman likes to pick his spot even before the bowler is bowled. I think what's happened here is Ashish Nehra, just as he was about to deliver, his hands might have hit the bails. The ball has slipped from his hand and hit the bails. That took Latif by surprise.
Hit the wrong side of the stumps.
Well, the question to be asked is if the batsman is backing up, if the non-striker is backing up, if the ball has hit the bails, if there is an appeal, what happens then?
That's a tough one, isn't it? He was definitely out of the crease. And the bowler didn't have the intention to do that. Well, had they appealed, well, would have been a decision in the fielding side's favour.
He's all over the crease at the moment. Rashid Latif backing away, getting across. Another handy innings. He was a very reliable keeper.
I think he's one of the best wicket keepers in the game today. Very safe behind the stumps.
Another good over for Pakistan. 10 runs coming off it. It's 256 for 6. Mongia coming underneath it, and he takes it comfortably. So in the quest of trying to get some quick runs, Yunus Khan has been dismissed.
You cannot blame Yunus Khan to lose his wicket. He was required to do that. He was required to pick up quick boundaries for the Pakistani team in order to get a sizable total. Managed to hit the ball straight to Mongia. Took ages to come down the ball. Kept his eyes on the ball and took it very easily. Yunus Khan contributing 32 runs. Pakistan 256 for 7.
256 for 7, and Wasim Akram comes out to the middle. This is why he's come out. Good change of pace. Slow delivery doing the trick.
Very important weapon to have in the last few overs. And the slow delivery doing the trick for Zaheer Khan and also India.
So the batsman crossing over when the catch was taken. Latif on strike. That is a nasty delivery. He's up on his feet.